Hi y'all, it's your Star Goddess. Okay, so I'm back with a segment of my vampire magic book that I want to share with y'all. A lot of people practice psychic vampirism, and it can be used for good or bad, just like any other form of magic. So there's a chapter 9, and it's on manifesting. And basically it says when you manifest certain things like healing, trying to age less, speed, reactions, superhuman abilities, more psychic powers. When you try to manifest those, or when you try to manifest those, it takes from your own energy. So this is why it's important to do some type of energy work, sort of like some people get energies from the sun, some people get energies from stored in crystals, some people get energy from other people. So it's best not to use your own energy. It's best, that's why a lot of people work with crystals, or they take other people's energy, or they store their prana, or whatever you want to call it, and then they tap into that when they begin to manifest. This is why a lot of people end up drained a lot when they're healers, because they don't get energy from other sources first before they start doing their work. So it's best to get energy from another source before doing any type of meditation, manifestation, and all this. And plus, the more you have, the more you can store, and the more you can manifest, the faster you can manifest. And if you go out into the ethers, into the darkness, the way I do it, with doing manifesting with dark energy, that energy alone is not going to drain you, because that is the source energy. Okay, so a lot of people are still manifesting on this level, on the level where you have to take from others, or the sun, or crystals and stones, in order to not be drained from your manifesting. But if you go out into the ethers visually, like you're just going to imagine yourself as part of the darkness of the universe, and you're going to use that as your energy. You become all the energy, so you don't have to tap into this, you don't feel drained, you don't have to store anything. It's just you possess all energy at that point, so you can use it at your disposal, and you're fine. So there are many levels to manifesting. There's simple manifestation. There's such as like prayer. Then there's, people do vision boards, make journals. There's the law of attraction type manifesting. There is the affirmation type manifesting. Telling yourself something until you believe it, until you become it. And then there's this vampire manifesting. And then there's, going outside of your body, astral traveling into the ethers, into the darkness, visually, spiritually, and using that source energy, that dark energy, to create what you want and send it back here, so that when you awake, and when you arrive back, when you wake up, when you open your eyes and go forth in everyday life, you can then expect, what you manifested to be coming to you soon. Okay. So a lot of people want me to clear that up. I've cleared it up so many times, but it's always good to hear it again and again, because sometimes people get confused and they're like, okay, am I doing this right? What do I do? Do I have to be in the dark? They ask more questions than they need to. And it's so simple. You don't have to ask any questions. You just close your eyes. Imagine yourself as the darkness, creating the situation to a domino effect to give you what you want. Okay? And you can make it up. You can get creative. This is why a lot of Pisces who are really creative and are dreamy and have like these wild imaginations. This is why it's so easy for them to do stuff like this. Because you can make this stuff up, because what your mind does, it creates. Okay, so while you're thinking of ways to get what you want, you're actually carving a path in the universe for you to get it, just by your thoughts. And a lot of people are too logical, and they try to find the most complex way to do something when it's not. It's just close your eyes and imagine whatever you want coming to you in a certain way, however you want it to come, you know. For example, let's just say I want a new camera, and I can get as creative as I want about how I can get this camera. When I go up into the dark, darkness, I can close my eyes and create. I can say, okay, this is how I want a new camera. I want one of my friends to actually send this to me as a gift, because they are so nice, and then I will have it, and I won't even have to pay, because the universe, the darkness, the ethers are my creations, my energy going forth to my friend and putting it in their brain that they want to buy me a camera, blah 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 blah, you know, something like that, right? And you can just make it as detailed as you like, no detail at all, just very simple and plain. It's up to you how you want this camera to come. You can get so detailed where you can say, well, I don't want anyone to lose any money, I want everybody to be happy. You know, you can go in detail, or you can be like, well, I don't care who I have to, you know, I don't care who suffers, but I want this. It just depends on your spirit and how you do things, you know. Now, the less obstacles in your way, the faster you're going to get what you want, okay? So it's best to create in your mind a path with the least obstacles, you know? No matter how far-fetched it may seem, like, oh, who's going to offer to buy me this, or who's going to offer to buy me that? It's better than not, you know, saying, I want someone to buy this for me, because how else is it going to come to you? Are you going to win it? Are you going to win the lottery? Are you going to go buy it yourself? Are you going to run into a bunch of money, and then you have to decide if you want this or not? You know, there's more obstacles in there. Or people are going to try to get your money before you can even buy your camera. So have it done in a way where there's less obstacles, and have it be more of a surprise. Because the more gratitude and happiness you feel when you receive things, that vibration stays with you. And sorry, y'all, have some lipstick. And the more you're attracting that same exact feeling over and over again. So you're going to be surprised again. You're going to be grateful again. You're going to be surprised over and over and over and over. So this is a good way to manifest, you know, good things in your life as well. Now, a lot of people will say, well, I'm not really into material things. I just want world peace, and I want justice, and I want this, and I want that. Well, the thing about that is, you're the only one manifesting justice and this and that. And other people aren't. And then you have on the other side of the world, people manifesting the opposite of what you're manifesting. So in this case, you'd have to get a large group of people all wanting the same exact thing to go into a huge visualization into the darkness, into the dark matter, and all manifest the same thing with all of that energy, you know. And a lot of people do this. I mean, a lot of people will see these grand rituals and ceremonies, and they'll be doing all this stuff. But in actuality, a lot of those things symbolically means manifesting in darkness. I mean, a lot of them will wear dark robes, dark cloaks, all black, you know, this and that. And it's just symbolic of going into the darkness and manifesting. So a lot of people will say it's all conspiracy, but there are many people on grand scales who do grand rituals to get grand results. And y'all have to remember that. So, you know, just your little old self manifesting in darkness to get something you want is a really good way to practice. And like as you get older, as you start wanting less selfish things, as you get to know other people who want the same things as you want on the planet, then, you know, manifesting together as one, teaching another person how to manifest with darkness, can lead to positive change on the planet. Okay, so it's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing. It's just a way to manifest. So and the thing is, the reason why I like this book is because it led me to the path of seeking more after, you know, what's next. You know, you can learn all of this, you can learn to master this matrix, but to get out of this matrix and create on the other side, to create the matrix, is where you want to be. And that's really, you know, what I want to talk about. And I had an invitation for an interview by a young lady named Baraka Healing. And so that's probably going to be on YouTube Live on January 17th at 6 Central, 7 Eastern, I think, yeah. So we're going to probably do like a little run through and see if all our mics and stuff are working. So we're probably going to do a YouTube Live video tomorrow just to test out our equipment against each other, so that when we link up on the 17th, everything is in place. So if y'all see like a live video that's going on, it's probably between me and her. And if you want to pop in and say hi, that's fine. But I'm going to be discussing like some dark energy stuff on there too. So I don't know what she's going to ask me, but maybe she'll give me a few heads up questions that I can prepare for. But yeah, she'll be doing the interview with me, and I think it'll be pretty cool. So I think it's on Sunday, January 17th for the interview, if we can get all our stuff working properly, that is. Okay, so for those of you who stayed on the video this long, thank you. I also wanted to tell y'all that I think this channel has been on for about 1.5 years. I've had my other channel for about the same, and I have an old channel from 2009 that I don't even put videos up on anymore. But I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to me, and keep watching my videos and commenting. And y'all have been so sweet to me. Y'all are so kind and supportive of me. I just want to tell y'all thank you so much. And just for that, I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway very soon, y'all. I'm going to do a giveaway probably at the end of January or the middle of January. I'm not sure. It's going to be between now and Valentine's Day. Let's just say that, okay? I'm going to be giving a good giveaway, and just to say thank you to all y'all, you know. And I think it's cool how everyone, you know, is so kind and nice. There's a few trolls here and there, but you know, that's to be expected. But it's just sometimes I just really think about how fortunate I am to have such good, sweet, loyal subscribers. I mean, I can always count on certain people to comment, and they'll be honest with me, and I can be honest with them. You know, they're not trying to fake anything, and neither am I. So I feel like there's a lot of honesty in my comments, as well as those who are commenting, because I like to keep it that way. I don't like to put on a facade, and I don't like to act fake, and I don't like to pretend to be this and pretend to be that. I like to tell it how it is on both my channels. So I just want to thank all of y'all for doing the same thing with me. I always want y'all to be honest. If there's something that's bothering you, you know, don't be afraid to put it in the comments, or if you want to email me personally, I don't care. But just tell me, because I like honesty, you know. I'm going to be honest with y'all sometimes. And sometimes too honest. But, you know, that's just me. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to probably do a little haul video after this, because I did go shopping, y'all. So if y'all want to see that, stay tuned. If not, I'll see you on the next topic video.